Alright, and we are back, and welcome to Losers Top 8. And to start off, we have Phoenix versus Rush. It's definitely going to be a very interesting match. We do have a good amount of Wolf players. I mean, at this point, it's not even like a good amount. We have a lot, like we have 4 Wolf players in Seattle because Lapras from BHAM is now living in Seattle. Like, they just stole one of their Wolf players. Meanwhile, Phoenix, one of the few ZSS players, it's him and Callus. I don't know how familiar they are with each other's characters, but it's definitely going to be quite a learning experience, I think, for both.
Yeah. So, a little bit, I don't know how much you had to, in terms of exposition on Rush, but Rush is the one, I believe, that eliminated Spire. Wait, no. That's not right. No, that was
Rush
Phoenix.
was the one that beat Grandma, and Phoenix was the one that beat Spire.
Yeah, so both of these players upset like super duper top seeds of this bracket to get here. And now they're both vying to make it into top 8.
Yeah, it's a very interesting dynamic between these players because we have the new blood versus the old blood.
Yeah, Rush has been around the block, but Phoenix definitely showing up to play today if where he is in bracket isn't an indication already. With that said, Rush has got a lot of experience in this situation, just a lot of experience in going to tournaments in general. It's honestly a bit of a surprise to see that he's still able to go to Arcadians because he's always had, like, he's always been right there, like right below top cut in terms of like our rankings and like being able to contend with PR players. I would say he's always been like around that gatekeeper range.
100%, yeah. And such a seasoned player of the game, but Phoenix finding that back air, but wait.
That's going to seal the deal, yeah.
Making such a statement, it doesn't matter who. It's a matter of like if he can close it out.
Yeah, and ZSS is just like so able to weave in and out. And I think, again, the missing piece a lot of the time for ZSS players is that offense and just like knowing how to navigate it. And Phoenix clearly has that on deck, is not afraid to get in there and scrap with you.
Definitely one of the better like offensive games I've seen from ZSS players. Usually they're more defensive or more passive. Yeah, you should play bait and punish, but to convert that into offense is a completely like different story.
Yeah, alternatively on the other end, I would say Rush is more of a like, honestly a bit of like a balance of just like passive aggressive. Really just picks his moments and is also very willing to be patient and just like wait for you to make a mistake.
Absolutely, he is definitely a passive aggressive player. He knows when to go in and he knows when to pull back.
Yeah, he is also really good at racking up that safe damage, not really ever overextending too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to find that kill there with the up smash, going to get a little bit of damage for his troubles, but able to make his way back onto the stage. Again, that downbeat just going to keep Phoenix out of any danger, and this is a lot of back and forth, just goes all the way out there with that back air.
Double bear, sealing it out, but Rush responding back with his own. It's not going to kill, though.
Yeah, that's one thing that I think, is the only times I really ever see Rush struggle is whenever he runs into a player that is able to just like take his shot quickly and really blow him up every opening.
Yeah.
If you're not able to do that against him, he's usually able to slow burn you and then just like pick you apart piece by piece.
And from what I've heard from other players that have like fought him before in the past, yeah, if you are able to like take that stock early and absolutely seize him, then yeah, you have a good chance on fighting him. ZSS, or Phoenix specifically, doesn't really have a lot of cheese to access.
I wouldn't call it cheese. I would just say like you've got that X factor, and if you have that X factor and are consistently able to make use of it, that's probably going to be your ticket.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it. Yeah.
And didn't get that up smash on the landing. Rush finding his way down though. Finally going to try and reset neutral here.
Trying to call it a jump, I think.
Tries to get the hard punish on that up smash. Not going to find the mark though.
What a parry on the Zaire.
Again, trying to get the down smash. Going to find it with that roll in though. He's not afraid to go for it over and over again. He will make you feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Rush is also really good at getting those hits that will make you feel a little dumb sometimes by getting hit by him. But
Not only that he's passive aggressive, he is he is forever like stubborn on a certain option he wants to go for. He hope make it work somehow.
He's always willing to try it again.
Yeah.
And I think that that is something that a lot of good players are just not ready for.
Yeah. Definitely, I think is a player X factor when you fight Rush.
Keeping it simple this last stock, though. Just getting a lot of simple percent, but Phoenix again with this corner pressure.
Wow.
See if he's going to clean this up. Not able to get the 2-frame on that up B.
He's so good at catching these jumps at the ledge.
Yeah, he's just so good at that spacing and catches that roll, reacts to it on a dime, going to get that up B, going up 2-0.
That slow walk back just perfectly positioning himself to punish the roll in, and he guessed right on the dot.
Yeah, again, just like the last game, Rush is not far behind at all. It's like all it will take is like 1 or 2 adjustments for him to get back in and honestly just take the game.
If he can hold a lead, he can for sure bring this back.
Yeah, it's really going to come down to a couple of small things. Well, let's see if we'll see any adjustments here. It is, unfortunately, tournament, like this is match point for Rush. He's got to make something happen. Whoa. It's now or never.
Very brave down air to
and there come the lasers.
Oh, he went
Phoenix,
the other way.
Phoenix trying to shut that down as soon as possible. Does not want anything to do with that stock. And you're starting to see the lasers coming out a little bit more from Rush. This is a little bit more of what I'm familiar with. He's willing to take that percent, and those lasers do a lot of percent.
Oh yeah,
and they matter. Very good chip damage.
Oh,
it's that fair into the side B, just letting Phoenix come to him. He's definitely intent on striking second, but anytime he goes to try and fight for that center stage, Phoenix is right there to meet him. This time, Rush going to be taking the first stock. Cleaning it up with the up smash there. Phoenix not looking to trail far behind if he can help it, though. He's always quick back with an answer. All right, looking to shark in the corner like he always does, but Rush going to find his ticket. Yep. Tries to get that tech chase, a solid 34% on the board.
What a parry, double parry.
What awareness from both players, but Phoenix going to be coming out on top there, ready to convert off of that forward air one. Ready for the scramble, gets the up B. The Rush continuing to find his grabs, find his damage, slowly but surely. Nothing crazy, but terribly consistent. That is one of his strengths as a player, being put on display right now.
Absolutely. Oh, wow.
Tries to get the call out. Yeah, if that Wolf Flash hit its mark, especially on bounce them off the platform, that could have taken it really early.
Oh, yeah. Very good parry coming in from Rush now.
All right, gets the tech chase on the platform. Is he going to take this to the bank? Doesn't quite get into position to get that IDJ up air into up B to take it off the top, but still a lot of damage. Phoenix just staying in this. Rush trying to look for a tech roll, but not going to find the mark. In the corner, gets that Wolf Flash out of the corner, and that's going to take another stock. Rush taking the lead yet again. He's looking to stay in this. He's going to get in. He's just patient, waits on the ledge for an opportunity to get on. But Phoenix doing a really good job of holding on to that center stage. Again, fantastic corner pressure coming out from him. Same stuff we've been seeing all tournament from this guy.
Yeah, this is just...
That said, though, Rush getting a little bit of percent here and there. Every bit of extra credit he can get counts.
Yep.
All right, gets the fair nair. A little bit more damage, keeping him off stage. Gets that grab. Yep. Again, just keeping him from touching that center at all. Keeping the stage control, yeah. Ooh. That said, Phoenix, no stranger to making things happen, though. He's going to find that stock.
Yeah, finally hitting the stock. I was a little bit worried there for him, but...
Rush looking to play this super duper safe, saying that that roll distance is not going to bite. Knows what Phoenix is capable of doing off of a reversal, and let's see what he does here. The roll in, roll out, the Rush classic. Going to be tricky with that air drift, really trying to find his way in. Not trying to do anything too unsafe, going for those auto-cancel back airs in the hopes of finding a jump or something. But Phoenix doing a really good job of not biting, staying on the ground wherever he can in an attempt to avoid that up air, but
he's doing honestly so good at hanging on. But the dash attack!
Rush going to find his way through that game and onto the board, 1-2. And all I gotta say, It wouldn't be our first reverse 3-0 if we do see it.
Absolutely not. It's happened so many times. It really could happen to anyone.
Cannot count a single player still in bracket out at any point whatsoever. So let's see if Rush can take this momentum to the bank and hopefully score another game on the board. And alternatively, let's see if Phoenix can stop that momentum, swing it back in his favor. Getting into this game 4, Town and City. We on the streets.
Oh my god. Ooh, a little bit of a scramble up on the top left flat.
Ooh, gets that parry though, going to take that to the bank, finds an opening off of it, not going to follow up on that tech chase, but...
Parries coming in from both of them, by the way, have just been so good.
Yeah, you can tell both these players are very used to scrapping. They're ready to hit those parries, but good timing mix up with that held down side B from Phoenix. Another tricky little trick up the sleeve. Low knockback, but slightly different timing on shield. Is that up B going to take it?
Yep.
What an early stock from Phoenix there.
Yep.
And nothing fancy, just a down B into up B, a classic. But just found Rush in an unfortunate spot. Let's see if he can find a way to close the gap.
This counter pick definitely doing favors for Phoenix, I think, but... Oh!
Definitely has a lot of space to move around and gets those earlier kills. It's going to play a factor here.
It's a very strong stage for ZSS. It's only a matter if Rush can isolate Phoenix's movements and just take the stock.
But Phoenix is doing such a good job with these ledge trap situations, just holding on to center and then resetting whenever he isn't able to push the issue. He's holding on to this lead. Playing a lot slower, but just a lot more consistent and safe. And obviously, we know he's capable of making those plays. He's undoubtedly got one in his back pocket, but Rush finding his way back in with that up smash. Again, just trying to make sure the gap doesn't widen too much, trying to stay in this as much as possible, but
wow.
Phoenix just charging it and letting it rip at the exact right moment. What a call out.
Yeah, Rush was not ready for that at all, it seems, and now Phoenix on a healthy second stock still, I mind you.
Yeah, Rush is on tournament stock. Definitely going to see if he can make something happen here. Gets that dash attack into the F tilt, some solid damage to start us off. And if he can find a way to convert into a back air in the corner, especially against a light character like ZSS on Town, that's all he needs to get back into this. But that said, Phoenix has been on top of taking these stocks sub 100. Got to be real careful. All right,
What?
And
wow, what an option, going for like a turnaround side B as you land.
And again, holding it all the way through, getting the weaker hitbox that sets up into advantage state. And it looks like Phoenix is starting to run with this a little bit. Rush struggling to find a way to seal out this stock and stay in this.
Ooh.
And Phoenix just holding down the fort, gets that back air. And that's all it's going to take.
An abrupt end, and yeah, Phoenix is going to take that 3-1, going to proceed further into losers' quarters now.
Okay. Sorry for the misinformation before. That is everyone in top 8, I believe. And that is the last set that needed to be played. At this point, every single set from here on out is going to be in top 8. Fantastic play from both players. And Rush, what a phenomenal run coming out from him. But
Hello, Sincere Shu.